All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Ba'ashem Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh is the name of his only begotten Son. These so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh whom dwelling name called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as is written. So, I want to go straight into this lesson. This is going to be a quick lesson concerning witchcraft, because these are the things that our people is dabbling in heavily right now, yo. Out here in Jamaica, it's being glorified by the music industry. Isn't it? Mainly, at one time growing up, our people love criticize the Asians for doing that. So that's why Haiti get destroyed because of all of the voodoo what them do. But what's being done out here now? Everybody I talk about them geared up, them oil up. How much spirits they in them ring. And as something I say, I get pushed right through the world because right now on YouTube you have multiple ladies now. I notice I read people with cards. And it was not so prevalent a couple years ago. I want to say I seen some this year me really start see them I flood the internet on a whole different level, yo. Like them confidence gone through the roof now, yo. So I'm gonna bring forth this precept and I'm gonna run a clip. And the main person who practice this, although you have some wicked jakes, warlocks following after Esau Edom, the women of the tribes, they are the ones especially caught up in these mad philosophies and trying to put spell and X and enchant people, yo. So this is Exodus 22 verse 18, and this is the law, yo. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So once you come to that conclusion, to this person commit these acts, that's the judgment, yo, death. So let's listen to this clip.
Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA. I think on Tasha K's platform, I heard you say that there's certain people that you can't necessarily put a hex on or curse.
Very small amount of people. Most people can be hexed.
Who are the people that cannot be hexed?
They're people that are living in their truth, and they're actually connected to God in whatever way that is, consistently, constantly, and walking in that. Most people are not doing that. They're not doing that.
That's interesting.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna want me to tell y'all,
So yes, sir. You have certain people in can't X in which that's true, And Lord's will, I find this precept for you. Enchantment. Okay. Oh, I missed the tea. That hurts. Alright, so this is Numbers 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel according to this time. It shall be said of Jacob and Israel, what? At God wrath. And amen, that's supposed to be the spiritual level that we're at, in which they have no enchantment against us. We're not wooed, you know, by none of these things that they have tried against us, because they have so much enchantment going out day by day. And that's why the scripture goes far to say, if it was possible, he'd have deceived the very elect. Going back to this clip.
Then I'm getting ready to tell y'all now. Men, you need to watch who you I'm in a whole lot of witch, oracle, empress, black women coming into the craft type groups. It is hundreds. I have seen hundreds of pictures of you dudes. Do you understand me? That these women is put inside of these groups. And on full moons and on new moons, they straight up casting full flat out spells on y'all because y'all out here being dirty. Look, black man, tell that woman if you around with somebody else, like straight up fucking y'all lives up, and y'all think it's some invisible God out here making you have car accidents, making you be being stuck to a woman, and you can't never let her go, and you can't never get away from her, cause she didn't put blood in your motherfucking food. She got your picture in the middle of a group with hundreds of other little young ass witches that ain't got no guidance, that ain't got no type of structure and discipline over them, and they just casting. You got 30 to 100 motherfuckers sitting here saying, drive him into hell. May he pay for what it is that he did to her. Even if you just made a simple mistake, you know what I'm saying? You didn't pick her off today. When you out here dating these women, you need to ask them what the they believe in. I don't care. Just because she a Christian do not mean that she is not playing around with her witch friends and blood magic, the power of blood. Do you understand? Black women don't believe that motherfucking Jesus Christ. We know what the our blood do. We have always known. I'm telling you, black men, watch who you fucking with. Almost every black woman know that if she want a man to put blood in his motherfucking spaghetti, put that shit in his motherfucking tea, whatever, they out here doing it.
When a woman is sick with her flowers, meaning her time of the month, she shall be separated for 7 days. And on the 8th day, she shall go through a series of events and she shall be clean. A woman who is in that time of month shouldn't be cooking for you. A woman who is in that time of that month shouldn't be being intimate with you. A woman who is doing that time of month shouldn't be doing anything with you. She should be.
Because you can see right now, you know, a lot of people don't really observe and take these things into consideration, that this is what's going on now in the world. This is what is exalted right now in the world among the so-called black women, you know. And that's why, hey man, in truth and reality, your fear is supposed to be towards your about human share, because people tell us that a wicked man is given unto a wicked woman, or a wicked woman is given unto a wicked man, isn't it? In truth and in fact. So right now, we're in a time in which you really have to be very circumspect, with who you give energy, who you give time. Because you have spirits out here, very, very active with these witches and warlocks, because we're going to put them in there, you know. or these witches, what they call, I call spell upon the men that they're in relationship by adding blood and thing to their meal that they're eating or thing that they're drinking, you know. Hey man, and I feel this is a game. This is something that is happening amongst the so-called black community, mainly. Why is that? Because these women are witches. Every percent of them, yep. But they believe it, yes or no. This is the reality. Let me get Deuteronomy 10 verse 18. Alright, so this is Deuteronomy 18 verse 9. When thou art come into the land which Yahweh thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the divination, Salakia, the abominations of those nations. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that use divinations, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirit, consulter with a familiar spirit, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto Yahweh. And because of these abominations that Yahweh, thy God, had driven them out from before thee. So the heathens that were dwelling in the land, these were the practice that they were practicing. And he just said, oh, people catch on so quick. But they were amongst even the Egyptians. So you think that them there though? The Egyptians them they have sorcery, meddling sorcery. And so Moses went up to Pharaoh and dropped down him staff. What the wizard them, what the sorcerer them do, what did they amongst Pharaoh, them drop for them to and Moses serpent eat up for them one. Show us say, amen. This is something that is very prevalent amongst the heathens, but Yahweh Shimon said what? Israel not supposed to meddle with these things, but our woman is engulfed in these things, just in the garden of Eden, when Eve was manipulated, and carried about to follow after the vain philosophies and went off, These were the philosophies, witchcraft was part of it. Divination was part of it.
Separated. That is how you avoid it. But you men are too concerned about, well, I don't want to worship no God. I just want to be out here and be a scumball, a sleazebag, a dirty type of bro. I don't want to do that. Okay.
Black men, y'all better watch out motherfucking selves and start getting y'all life right. Quit playing with these women out here. They sinking y'all. All y'all asses either locked up. Y'all in some up shit out here. The future of the black man, these young black men, it's not looking good. Like, y'all need to get into y'all wisdom, into y'all own motherfucking knowledge, and find out who you are, find out who your ancestors are. Y'all out here fighting against shit y'all don't even know y'all fighting against. Like, this shit powerful as hell. Watch yourselves. Watch who y'all date. Check your motherfucking food. Check your teeth. Check your motherfucking toothbrush. Don't let no motherfucking body get no her. Hey, y'all better protect yourselves. That's as much as I can tell you without going into other shit. You say,
even the witch knows.
Isn't it? So that was just a quick video showing you the type of adversary you're against, because you're not just up against Esau or Edom. You're even amongst the women of your nation, coming against it spiritually. The scripture says worse against spiritual wickedness in high places, even in low places, because these women these women are in some low places, Low places, just proud as hell. Trying to manipulate man with enchantments. But just imagine, we don't even have to, we have Esau, which is the main warlock upon the earth, casting spell upon our people daily. Plus our women, doing the same. But this is the world that we live in here, and this is why we pray Yahweh shall bring swift judgment upon this world. So as I said, all because I define that I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Akapadash, Shalom.